The Universe Inside Your Head, written by Oliver Sacks. The human brain is the most complex object in the known universe. This 3-pound organ inside our heads controls everything we do, from breathing and walking to thinking and dreaming. Mapping the landscape brain structure. The human brain is a marvel of biological engineering, a complex organ that serves as the command center for the entire body. The brain is divided into 3 main parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. Each of these parts plays a crucial role in maintaining the body's functions and enabling us to interact with the world. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. It is the seat of our intelligence, allowing us to perform complex tasks and solve problems. It is responsible for higher-level functions like thinking, learning, and memory. This part of the brain enables us to process information, make decisions, and store memories. The cerebellum, located at the back of the brain, coordinates movement and balance. It ensures that our movements are smooth and precise, playing a key role in activities such as walking, running, and even playing musical instruments. The brainstem connects the brain to the spinal cord. This vital structure acts as a relay station, transmitting signals between the brain and the rest of the body. It controls essential functions like breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure. Without the brainstem, our bodies would not be able to perform these automatic, life-sustaining tasks. The cerebrum is further divided into 2 hemispheres, the left and right. These hemispheres are specialized for different functions, yet they work together seamlessly. Each hemisphere controls the opposite side of the body. For example, the left hemisphere controls the right side of the body, and vice versa. The 2 hemispheres are connected by a thick band of nerve fibers called the corpus callosum. This structure is essential for the coordination of activities that require both sides of the brain. This allows the 2 sides of the brain to communicate and work together. The corpus callosum ensures that information is shared between hemispheres, enabling us to perform complex tasks that require the integration of multiple brain functions. Neurons. The brain's tiny messengers. These incredible cells are the foundation of our nervous system, enabling us to think, feel, and move. The brain is made up of billions of nerve cells called neurons. These neurons form complex networks that are essential for every function in our body. Neurons are specialized cells that transmit information throughout the brain and body. They communicate with each other through electrical and chemical signals, creating a vast communication network. A neuron has 3 main parts: a cell body, dendrites, and an axon. Each part plays a crucial role in the neuron's ability to send and receive information. The cell body contains the neuron's nucleus and other organelles. It is the control center of the neuron, responsible for maintaining the cell's health and functionality. Dendrites are short, branched extensions that receive signals from other neurons. They act like antennas, picking up messages and conveying them to the cell body. The axon is a long, slender projection that carries signals away from the cell body to other neurons. It can be several feet long, allowing it to transmit signals over long distances. The axon is covered in a fatty substance called myelin. This myelin sheath is essential for the efficient transmission of electrical signals. Myelin acts as an insulator, helping to speed up the transmission of nerve impulses along the axon. Without myelin, our nervous system would be much slower and less efficient, affecting our ability to react and process information quickly. Chemical conversations, the role of neurotransmitters. Neurons communicate with each other at specialized junctions called synapses. When a nerve impulse reaches the end of an axon, it triggers the release of chemical messengers called neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters diffuse across the synapse and bind to receptors on the dendrites of the receiving neuron. This binding can either excite or inhibit the receiving neuron, influencing whether or not it will generate a nerve impulse. Different neurotransmitters are involved in different functions. For example, dopamine is involved in movement, reward, and motivation, while serotonin plays a role in mood, sleep, and appetite. Different parts of the brain are responsible for different functions. The cerebral cortex, the outermost layer of the cerebrum, is responsible for higher-level functions such as language, memory, and reasoning. The frontal lobe, located at the front of the brain, is involved in planning, decision-making, and personality. The parietal lobe, located behind the frontal lobe, processes sensory information from the body, such as touch, temperature, and pain. The temporal lobe, located below the parietal lobe, is involved in hearing, language, and memory. The occipital lobe, located at the back of the brain, processes visual information. The adaptive brain, plasticity, and learning. The brain is incredibly adaptable and constantly changing in response to experiences. This ability of the brain to change is called plasticity. Plasticity allows the brain to learn new things, form memories, and recover from injuries. Learning occurs when connections between neurons are strengthened or weakened. When we learn something new, new synapses are formed and existing synapses are strengthened. This process of strengthening synapses is called long-term potentiation, or LTP. Plasticity is most pronounced during childhood when the brain is developing rapidly. However, the brain retains its plasticity throughout life, allowing us to continue learning and adapting to new experiences. Memories. Treasures in the mind's vault. They are the essence of our experiences, the stories we tell ourselves, and the knowledge we accumulate over a lifetime. Memory is the ability to store and retrieve information. It allows us to learn, adapt, and build upon past experiences, shaping who we are. There are different types of memory, including sensory memory, short-term memory, and long-term memory. Each type plays a unique role in how we process and retain information. Sensory memory is very brief and lasts only a few seconds. It acts as a buffer for stimuli received through the senses, allowing us to perceive our environment. Short-term memory, also known as working memory, is temporary storage for information that is being actively used. It helps us perform tasks and solve problems in the moment. Long-term memory is the relatively permanent storage of information. It holds the vast repository of our knowledge, skills, and experiences, accessible for future use. Memories are stored throughout the brain, but certain areas are particularly important for memory formation and retrieval. These regions work together to create a cohesive memory network. The hippocampus, located in the temporal lobe, is crucial for forming new memories. It acts as a gateway, processing and consolidating information for long-term storage. The amygdala, also located in the temporal lobe, plays a role in emotional memories. It helps us remember experiences that have significant emotional impact, ensuring we learn from them. Mysteries remain, the future of brain exploration. Despite significant advances in neuroscience, much about the brain remains a mystery. Scientists are still working to understand how consciousness arises, how memories are stored and retrieved, and how the brain can repair itself after injury. New technologies, such as brain imaging techniques and optogenetics, are providing researchers with unprecedented insights into the workings of the brain. As our understanding of the brain continues to grow, so too will our ability to treat neurological and psychiatric disorders. The quest to unravel the mysteries of the human brain is one of the most exciting and challenging endeavors in science. The ever-evolving brain, a final thought. The human brain is a remarkable organ, capable of incredible feats of cognition, creativity, and compassion. Understanding how the brain works is essential for understanding what it means to be human. As we continue to explore the inner workings of the brain, we will undoubtedly make new and exciting discoveries that will transform our understanding of ourselves and the world around us.